Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Hidden details why Sophia Akuffo resigned from Council of State. Woo! How many of us know Sophia Akuffo? Justice Sophia Akuffo. She's a learned woman, very principled. At a point, she was Chief Justice. Correct? This is Sophia Akuffo. Hey. She resigned last year, 2025. Somewhere in September, we're told. But the government kept a tight lip, never announced it until now. The government has now brought to bear the resignation of this pretty woman. And it's reported all over Ghana, in all the newspapers. My brother, my sister, this is Sophia Akuffo. Former Chief Justice Sophia Akuffo resigns from Council of State. Now, the Council of State is responsible for the counseling of the president. Oh, yes. And at every point, there must be a former Chief Justice. There must be a former IGP and some other such people. Some of them elected into the Council of State. My brother, my sister, it's an honorable position to be able to advise the leader of the land. But why did she decide to step out? To those who don't know this pretty lady, let us run a quick dossier on that. Come here. And quickly, we'll look at why she probably resigned. This is Chief Justice Sophia Akuffo. Her full name is Sophia Abena Boafua Akuffo. She's a famous Ghanaian judge. She was the Chief Justice of Ghana from 2017 until 2019. She spent over 20 years as a Supreme Court judge. She's highly respected across Africa. She was born on December 20, 1949. Her family home is Ekropong Ekwapim in Ghana. Her father was a Presbyterian minister. She went to Parliament Hill School in London. Later, she went to Wesley Girls High School in Cape Coast. She got her law degree from the University of Ghana. She finished a barrister training at the Ghana School of Law in 1975. I was only 1 year old. She also holds a master's degree in law from Harvard Law School. Hey, powerful woman. Flip. She worked as a lawyer for 20 years. She worked for major companies like Mobil Oil Ghana. In 1995, President Jerry Rawlings appointed her to the Supreme Court. She became the longest serving judge on that bench. Rawlings. So that's NDC, right? Take a note. In 2006, she became one of the first judges at the African Court on Human and People's Rights. She served as its vice president and then its president until 2014. She was the first woman to lead the court. Did you hear that? President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo made her Chief Justice in 2017. That's what? The NPP. So from NDC, Rawlings, making her an appointee to the Supreme Court. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo made her Chief Justice in 2017. She worked hard to bring technology and solar power into Ghanaian courts. She retired from the court in the late 2019s. After leaving the courts, she continued to serve Ghana. In 2020, she became the leader of the COVID-19 National Trust Fund. She also became the chairperson of the University of Ghana Governing Council. In 2021, she has one daughter and 2 children. Now, After she left as Chief Justice, she had to be succeeded. And one of those who succeeded her included Gertrude Torkornoo. Do we all remember Gertrude Torkornoo? Now, Gertrude Torkornoo was there, put in there by Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo. Many were those who said she was biased. Many were those who said that she didn't live up to the billing of the job. Many were those who called for her head. Many were those who said she had performed abysmally. She was politically exposed in one way or the other, favoring the NPP. Meanwhile, her predecessor and maybe other predecessors had stayed away from politics. Imagine Sophia Akuffo. Rawlings brought her in to the Supreme Court. Nana Addo brought her in as Chief Justice. If she was politically exposed, it would have been very difficult for two different opposing political parties like that to continue promoting her. True? But it wasn't so with Torkornoo. And they went to court. And then they filed everything. And they removed Torkornoo. One of the most vocal in the case of Gertrude Torkornoo, who was also a Chief Justice until recently, when she was booted out, was her predecessor. And we are talking about the Chief Justice, of course, former Chief Justice, Sophia Akuffo. She supported Torkornoo, and she even called it a shame removing her from the position. For her, it was not grounded in law, and it was a shame. Many said that she was playing the gender card. Others said, oh no, to hell with whatever she thinks. Could this be a reason? Run it. What could be the reason? What could be the reason? My brother, my sister, the presidency never announced it. Presidency waited until almost a year before announcing that Sophia Akuffo is gone. How was it announced? Watch this.
First issue relating to reports of the resignation of Justice Sophia A.B. Akuffo. I can confirm that indeed Justice Sophia A.B. Akuffo has resigned from her position as a member of the Council of State. She submitted a letter in September 2025 to the President indicating her desire to resign. She did not disclose the reason for wanting to resign. When the President received the letter, he was required then to indicate his acceptance of the resignation. But at the behest of the Council of State, he had to hold on because they said they wanted to engage Justice Sophia Akuffo to see if there was some grievance that she had that was informing the resignation and whether or not there was a way that it could be addressed. So they asked the President to hold on with the acceptance. But they got back and said that they had engaged, and as far as they were concerned, the resignation could be accepted. So the President has formally accepted her resignation, and she's no longer a member of the Council of State. The law is clear on what processes to undertake to replace her, and that is going on as we speak. So in due course, a replacement will be announced for Justice Sophia Akuffo.
Justice Sophia Akuffo, learned person, very principled. I like people who are principled, even if they are wrong. I love this woman. Now, you heard what Ofosu Kwakye said, right? Honorable. He said, when she wrote and tendered in the resignation, the President received it, and then the Council of State elders, decided that no, they will sit on it. They will sit on it and deal with it. They wanted to find out from her what informed her decision. And when they met her, she told them what she told them. And Ofosu Kwakye brilliantly swerved that. Listen to his grammar. See, when the president waited for the Council of State members to come and report to him, they finally came and told him that they had met with former Chief Justice Sophia Akuffo, and that then he paused and realized that he was going to give out some very serious information. Then he said that it was okay to accept the resignation. That was how he went around it. Brilliant communication. He didn't tell us the reason, but she told the Council of State probably what reason it was. From where we sit, we can only conjecture. From where we sit, we can only look at the road that led to that thing. I'm going to run you a dossier. And that dossier is going to tell us more as to why she probably resigned. And you will see it, ditto, that it makes sense. This is Sophia Akuffo, former Chief Justice of the Republic from 2017 until 2019. My brother, my sister, if the dossier is ready, run it. Watch this. Now, former Chief Justice Sophia Akuffo did not officially give a reason in her resignation letter. When she stepped down from Ghana's Council of State, government officials confirmed that she submitted her letter to President John Dramani Mahama back in September 2025 without listing her reasons. However, insider reports and political developments strongly link her departure to a major disagreement over the controversial removal of the former Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo. The real reason behind her dissent. While her official letter was silent, her actions inside the Council of State paint a clear picture. Her actions in the Council of State. Yes. In April 2025, the council voted on whether there was a case to investigate and remove then Chief Justice Torkornoo. Out of 31 members, listen, 30 voted in favor of the process. Sophia Akuffo was the only member who refused to vote, fiercely opposing the decision. Out of 31, everyone voted that, hey, Torkornoo. But she was the only person amongst the Council of State. From that time, she started seeing herself as a lone ranger. I don't belong here. Everybody is on the same page except me. Why should I be here? If the whole decision of 31 people, 30 agree, and I'm the only one, then I don't belong here. It's principle. It's principle. Now, reports show that Justice Akuffo argued heavily with other council members. She felt the move against Torkornoo was a shameful political push that threatened the independence of the courts. That's what she said. Flip. Now watch this. This is where all the news is. Right after that heated meeting, she completely stopped attending Council of State events and quietly handed in her resignation a few months later. Now look at the timeline of her exit and connect that directly to the judicial crisis. In her own words, shameful political push. April 2025. Sophia Akuffo files the council's decision to probe Chief Justice Torkornoo and abstains from the vote, the only person. The same April 2025 onwards, she stops attending all council meetings. September 2025, she officially hands her resignation letter to President Mahama. June 2026, the government publicly confirms her resignation after news of her departure leaks to the media. Even though she kept her official reason private, her peers and political observers agree that she left to protect her principles and stand against what she saw as an unfair process. And of course, if you sit back and look at the Council of State, 31 members, only one person has a divergent view, then this person is probably the bad one out, or the odd one out, for want of a better term. So she decided that she doesn't belong here. In support of Tokono, she has given up on the Council of State. My brother, my sister, what do you think is the black pot? AKA Kukushodemo. And here we speak truth to power.